Hey everybody, and we've just watched the Apple September event where we have seen so many new Apple products, but Apple usually adds one more Apple event, and it usually happens in October, so this year shouldn't be an exception. So in this video I want to talk about it. I would like to show you what we expect to see at the event and all of the things you need to know about it. So let's begin right now. Now, when exactly is it supposed to happen? Of course, we know that it's going to be held in the second half of October, naturally, but it should be probably or most likely on the 27th of October, but just like all the time, the date may not be 100% exact. And that also applies to the other things. These are all just rumors, and that means that it doesn't have to be 100% correct. The thing that most people are excited about is the new iPad, and these are all the things that we also expect to see. So it's a new redesigned iPad. Then we have the new update for Mac lineup that includes the Mac Mini and also probably new iMac alongside with the new MacBook Pro. More to that later. And also we could potentially see some other things like the AirPower or something that Apple has talked about but never announced. So let's start with the iPad. The brand new iPad that is supposed to be released at this event will have a display that will reach all the way to the edges. That means that it's going to adopt the look of the new iPhone 10 and the iPhone XS, of course. But with this being said, we just can't say that how big the screen is going to get, because every time when there is the shape of the screen changed there, that means of course the inches and the size in the inches is going to be different, of course. So we can't just say exactly that the iPad is going to have the screen size of 11 inches or 12, but we have to see because we don't know where Apple is going to fit the entire screen. But it really makes sense with the new iOS 12 and all of the new gestures and all of that kind of stuff. It really makes sense to have an iPad without the home button. You know, right now every iPad is pretty much usable without the home button. Apple has really prepared the iOS 12 for the new iPad. Right now the Mac Mini is one of the cheapest Macs that you can get, and that doesn't mean that it's a bad device, but it's just not really professional enough. And Apple will probably change it in this event, and that means that they are going to redesign the new Mac Mini. Like, honestly, this one is from 2014, which isn't really clever when it comes to computers to have a 4-year-old one. So Apple is really trying to mix things up, and hopefully they're gonna do it well with the new Mac Mini. The next thing that we also expect to see is a new MacBook, and we don't know exactly the naming for this. It could be either a redesigned MacBook Air, or it could just be the new MacBook, just like it is right now with the 12-inch one. So these are the two options, but either way, it's going to be pretty much affordable MacBook. It's not going to have the best specs, but it should be affordable. It should look good in the first place, and it should be available for everybody, just like for students and people who don't really care about the performance too much, but for those that want to have a reliable MacBook and simply want it to look good. So this would be everything what we know so far about the new MacBook. By the way, I have just ordered a new MacBook Pro with the 16GB of RAM with my own configuration, and if you don't want to miss the unboxing, the review, and those should you buy it in 2018 videos, then you should hit that subscribe button right now and just make sure that you won't miss it. The AirPower, pretty much the place where you put your iPhone, Apple Watch, and your AirPods, and it should all be charging at the very same time, but Apple has promised that we are supposed to see this, but we still haven't, and we still don't have the option to buy it right now. So it is kind of disappointing from Apple, and hopefully right now during the October event, we are going to see this product being announced. And this will be everything what we know so far about this event, and I don't want to make this video too long for no reason, so this will be everything. I want to say thank you very much for watching. I really hope you found this video useful and informative. Please let me know down below in the comments what you think about this event and especially those products that we are supposed to see there. If you enjoyed this video, just smash that like button. If you don't want to miss the next one, just hit that subscribe button, and see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.